The Cape Mountain zebra is one of the world's rarest zebra species and is native to the rugged mountain ranges of South Africa. It belongs to the species Equus zebra and is one of two living subspecies, the other being the Hartmann's mountain zebra. The Cape Mountain zebra evolved over thousands of years to survive in steep, rocky landscapes where few other large grazing animals can thrive. Fossil evidence suggests that mountain zebras have inhabited southern Africa for hundreds of thousands of years. During the late 1800s and early 1900s, Cape Mountain zebra numbers declined dramatically because of excessive hunting, competition with livestock, and habitat loss. By the 1930s, fewer than 50 individuals remained in the wild, placing the subspecies on the brink of extinction. Fortunately, conservation efforts, including protected reserves and careful population management, have allowed their numbers to recover significantly. The scientific name of the Cape Mountain zebra is Equus zebra. It belongs to the horse family, Equidae, which also includes horses, donkeys, and wild asses. Although closely related to the plains zebra, it has distinct physical characteristics and occupies a very different habitat. The Cape Mountain zebra is commonly known simply as the mountain zebra. In Afrikaans, it is called the Kapsbergquagga. It is sometimes referred to as the Cape zebra to distinguish it from the Hartmann's mountain zebra, which lives farther north in Namibia and parts of Angola. The Cape Mountain zebra inhabits mountainous and hilly regions with rocky slopes, steep valleys, and open plateaus. These challenging landscapes provide safety from many predators while offering access to grasses growing between rocks and on mountain slopes. Their specialized habitat has shaped many of their physical and behavioral adaptations. They are most commonly found in South Africa's Eastern Cape, Western Cape, and parts of the Northern Cape. Many populations live within protected national parks, nature reserves, and privately managed conservation areas. Their distribution has expanded thanks to successful conservation programs that have reintroduced them into suitable habitats. Cape Mountain zebras prefer elevations ranging from a few hundred meters to over 2,000 meters above sea level. They thrive in areas with cool mountain air, seasonal rainfall, and a mixture of grasslands, fynbos vegetation, and shrub-covered slopes. They often move between higher and lower elevations depending on seasonal conditions. Unlike plains zebras that roam vast open savannas, Cape Mountain zebras are comfortable navigating narrow rocky ledges, steep inclines, and uneven ground. Their strong hooves and excellent balance enable them to move confidently through terrain that many other large mammals would find difficult. Every Cape Mountain zebra carries a completely unique stripe pattern. Researchers use photographs of these stripe arrangements to identify individual animals throughout their lives without attaching collars or tags, making long-term studies much easier. The Cape Mountain zebra has a striking black and white striped coat that provides excellent camouflage among shadows, rocks, and tall grasses. Every individual has a unique stripe pattern, much like a human fingerprint, allowing researchers to identify individual animals without marking them. Its stripes are generally narrower and more closely spaced than those of the plains zebra. The stripes continue onto the legs almost to the hooves, creating a bold and elegant appearance. The face is also beautifully striped, with dark markings extending down to the muzzle. One of its most recognizable features is the white belly, which lacks stripes. This distinguishes it from many plains zebras whose stripes usually extend underneath the body. The contrast between the dark stripes and bright white background becomes especially vivid in sunlight. The manner is upright and stiff, displaying alternating black and white bands. The tail has black and white striping near the base before ending in a long tuft of black hair. Foals are born with softer brownish-black stripes that gradually darken as they mature. The Cape Mountain zebra has a sturdy, muscular body designed for climbing steep and rocky terrain. Compared to the plains zebra, it has a slightly more compact frame, providing greater stability on uneven surfaces. Strong shoulders and powerful hindquarters help it negotiate difficult mountain landscapes. Its legs are relatively slender but extremely strong, allowing it to move confidently over loose rocks and steep slopes. The hooves are particularly hard and well adapted for gripping rocky surfaces. This makes the Cape Mountain zebra one of the most agile members of the horse family. The head is relatively small with large alert eyes and long pointed ears that constantly rotate to monitor the surroundings. The neck is muscular and supports the erect manet, while the chest is deep enough to house powerful lungs needed for climbing. Perhaps its most distinctive feature is the loose flap of skin beneath the throat, called a dewlap. This characteristic is unique among zebras and helps distinguish the Cape Mountain zebra from other zebra species. The exact purpose of the dewlap remains uncertain, although it may play a role in thermoregulation or visual communication. Adult Cape Mountain zebras typically stand between 1.2 and 1.5 meters at the shoulder. Their body length ranges from approximately 2.1 to 2.6 meters, excluding the tail. Their balanced proportions make them highly suited to mountain living. Adult males generally weigh between 250 and 320 kilograms. Females are slightly lighter, usually weighing between 230 and 280 kilograms. Although they are smaller than some plains zebras, they possess exceptional strength relative to their size. Their tails measure about 40 to 55 centimeters, ending in a long black tuft that helps swat away insects. The ears are long and highly mobile, contributing to their excellent awareness of their surroundings. Young foals weigh around 25 to 35 kilograms at birth. They grow steadily over several years, reaching adult size at about 3 to 5 years of age while continuing to develop muscle strength and coordination for life in mountainous environments. Cape Mountain zebras are highly alert and constantly observe their surroundings. Individuals frequently pause while grazing to scan nearby hillsides for movement. This vigilance helps protect the herd, especially in rugged terrain where visibility can be limited by rocks and vegetation. They are very social animals, living in stable family groups called harems. These groups consist of one dominant stallion, several mares, and their offspring. Young males eventually leave the family group to form bachelor herds until they are old enough to establish their own harems. The species is known for its remarkable climbing ability. Cape Mountain zebras confidently navigate rocky cliffs, narrow mountain paths, and steep slopes with surprising agility. They often choose elevated resting places where they have a clear view of the surrounding landscape. Daily activities usually include periods of grazing, resting, grooming, and traveling between feeding and water sources. Mutual grooming strengthens social bonds between herd members, while dust rolling helps maintain healthy skin and remove parasites. Even while resting, at least one individual often remains watchful. The Cape Mountain zebra is one of Africa's greatest conservation success stories. From a population of fewer than 50 animals during the 1930s, dedicated conservation efforts have increased their numbers to several thousand individuals today, although they remain carefully monitored. Unlike many hoofed mammals that avoid rocky cliffs, Cape Mountain zebras seem perfectly at home on steep mountainsides. Their sure-footedness allows them to reach remote grazing areas that are inaccessible to many competitors. These zebras also play an important ecological role by helping maintain mountain grasslands. Their grazing influences plant growth, creates pathways used by smaller animals, and contributes to the overall health of their ecosystems. Cape Mountain zebras communicate using a variety of vocalizations. One of the most common is a loud barking call that differs noticeably from the sounds produced by plains zebras. This bark often serves as an alarm signal when danger is detected. They also produce high-pitched whinnies that help family members maintain contact, especially when moving through rugged terrain where visibility is limited. Mothers and foals frequently exchange these calls to locate one another. Snorts and sharp blowing sounds are commonly used when the animals become suspicious or startled. These sounds alert nearby herd members while allowing the zebra to investigate possible threats without immediately fleeing. Soft nickers and gentle grunts occur during close social interaction such as greeting, grooming, or maintaining contact between mares and their offspring. Ear movements, facial expressions, and body posture often accompany these vocal signals to strengthen communication. Cape Mountain zebras can reach top speeds of approximately 65 km per hour over short distances. Although they are capable of impressive bursts of speed, they rely just as much on agility and sure-footedness when escaping danger in mountainous environments. Their powerful muscles allow them to accelerate rapidly from a standing position. This quick acceleration can be critical when predators launch sudden ambushes from behind rocks or dense vegetation. Unlike animals that depend mainly on sustained high-speed running across open plains, Cape Mountain zebras often escape by weaving through rocky terrain where their excellent balance gives them an advantage over many predators. Even while moving at moderate speeds, they travel efficiently over steep slopes and uneven ground. Their endurance enables them to cover considerable distances while searching for grazing areas and water. Cape Mountain zebras are strict herbivores that feed primarily on a wide variety of grasses. They favor nutritious young grasses when available but are capable of eating tougher, coarse grasses during dry seasons when food becomes scarce. Seasonal changes influence their feeding habits. During wetter months, they graze on lush green vegetation rich in nutrients, while in drier periods they consume more mature grasses and hardy mountain plants that continue growing despite limited rainfall. They spend many hours each day grazing and often move between feeding areas to avoid overusing a single location. Their digestive system efficiently extracts nutrients from fibrous plant material, allowing them to survive in habitats where food quality can vary throughout the year. Cape Mountain zebras regularly visit water sources when available but can tolerate periods with limited access to water. They obtain some moisture from fresh grasses, although reliable water remains important for maintaining good health. Cape Mountain zebras do not have a strictly defined breeding season, and foals may be born at almost any time of the year. However, births often peak during seasons when environmental conditions provide abundant food for nursing mothers. After mating, the mare has a gestation period of approximately 12 months. She usually gives birth to a single foal, with twin births being extremely rare. The newborn is able to stand within an hour and begins walking soon afterward, an important survival adaptation. The mare forms a very close bond with her foal during its first days of life. During this period, she often keeps a slight distance from the rest of the herd, allowing the foal to recognize her unique appearance, scent, and vocalizations before fully rejoining the group. Foals remain with their mothers for over a year and continue learning important survival skills from the family group. Young females often stay within their natal herd, while young males eventually leave to join bachelor groups before later competing to establish their own family herds. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.